In this video, we'll be looking at the Root Rider army for ground. As you'll notice that for the minion prince, I have again added the iron pants instead of the henchman puffet, just so that the minion prince can absorb more damage as it goes through. I'm still thinking whether I want to switch out the angry jelly with the phoenix, but we'll see how it goes. Also, I use the RC to do a quick RC walk, and remember, anywhere where there's big damage, use a 7-3 method. I'm going to send in the queen from the the bottom left side. I'm going to use the 7-3 method here, just to try and get through to the multi-gear defense over here, as it does high damage. And then one more invis. I'm using the 7-3 method here, as explained during the intro. And let's recall it. And then I'm going to do the archer queen at the top by this archer tower, top right, with the siege barracks just so that they can funnel in. And then here by the wizard tower, I'm going to send in my root riders, warden, mini warden, healers, just so that we have created a nice funnel into the town hall. I delayed the minion prince because of the angry jelly, otherwise it will take on a lot of damage and lose HP fast. And I over here completely and utterly forgot about my RC, sort of added a way at the end, but the attack still worked out. I could have used the minion prince ability over here, but I was more or less focusing on remembering my RC and some other things. But there we go, minion prince abilities down here by the monolith. With the queen being down, the RC does some nice damage to this RC merged cannon and the enemy RC. This minion prince will take out the opposing minion prince. With all these Valks and Root Riders up, we've got enough power to take the back of the end or the back of the base. Alright, I'm going to speed it up here, just so we can get through the whole attack quicker. As you can see, if you have enough Root Riders up to tank for you, you'll do some decent damage and you'll blast through to the end of the back end of the base. Alright, now let's take a look at the second attack, or friendly challenge should I say. Alright, friendly challenge 2. Again, I'm going to go in through the town hall side just so I can take care of that minion prince early and see if I can damage the town hall a bit. Again, I'm using the 7-3 invis trick. Unfortunately, the pet goes down, the spirit fox won't be able to get the defense here, so we're just going to recall. Again, we're going to send the siege and the queen at the top, use some barbarians to create a funnel for our root riders and valks to get into the core of the base. Root riders in, followed by the warden, apprentice warden. This time I remembered the RC, delayed the minion prince a bit because of the angry jelly, and then in we go. Gonna place a rage to get through this raged enemy spell tower. Gonna warden ability. Should use a minion prince ability soon after he's frozen up. And I do. I get the monolith. See, the warden stays a little bit alive a little bit longer with the iron pants. Soaks in those air bombs like a champion, and you'll get the town hall. And on the back end, our queens are still up with the giant, as well as our RC. We got enough power at the back to get through to Use some of the barbarians at the bottom just to funnel them into the core or damage the rest of the damage. Warden goes down. Alright, let's speed it up now. Get through this last bit. Yes. Nice. Another 3-star. Was a nice attack. Alright, let's go look at the next one. This friendly challenge will double invis base, so we'll take it from the top by the mortar. Try and get through this compartment with the fire spitter. I'm going to use a 7-3 trick again. It just allows you to deal more damage and stay alive longer. Get that ricochet cannon. Alright, got her. I'll recall it because she was focusing on the enemy heroes. Barracks with the queen. Let's use some barbs to funnel, or some super barbs to funnel there. At the bottom by the queen and at the top. Send in my root riders, followed by warden, apprentice warden, healers. The headhunters just to deal with that king. Then the delayed minion prince. Didn't forget my RC this time. There we go. A rage just to enter into the tower with the warden ability as we go into the core. Could have frozen that spell tower, but I forgot to do it. Warden ability by the monolith freezes all the damage that's inside there. Warden's ability still healing and protecting everyone. RC ability at the bottom there as well. Get rid of that scatter shots and the ricochet cannon. Warden's still alive. With got all of our heroes alive at the moment, which is a very good sign in this attack. All right, last compartment. There we go. Spell tower down. That Root Rider came in clutch with the air defense. Let's speed it up so we can get through to the end of this. And as you can see, another simple 3-star. The Legends attack. Let's see what we got. Okay, for this base, I think I'll come in from the Town Hall side. Let's take a look. Alright, yeah, I think I'll come in from this Wizard Tower over here. Royal Champion at 254. Drops some invis. Not a lot of damage being taken, so you don't have to worry about the 7-3 tactic. 256. Alright, I think I'm going to switch over to 7-3 now. There we go, 7-3. Gonna try and get this whole compartment with the RC walk. Some nice value over here. Aura, destroying things at the back. Oof, I missed the recoil. Alright, so with that recoil miss, I'm gonna just add the fox back from the top. I'm gonna add the queen with the siege barracks, followed by some super barbs just to funnel the top here. There we go, some nice funneling. Wall break in there so the queen can just also take care of that compartment. And the peckers. Alright. From the top side, we'll put down all the rest of the army. A little slow on this. Sorry, I'm getting used to my PC controls. Alright, let's go. Rage spell should be deployed to. There we go. Rage spell. Freeze the town hall. Queen ability any second now. There we go. Queen ability. Freeze the scatter shot. Rage to that rage compartment. Minion Prince ability through there at the back end with all the damage. I could have placed the skeleton spell a little earlier, but it's distracting the multi-gear cannon. Just got some root riders up. As some super barbs in the corner there just to funnel the giant into the core. Let's see if this... Oof, that fire spitter melting the heroes, especially the queen. Alright, let's see. Hopefully the minion prince can get that down. The fire spitter. Got enough root riders up to break through walls. Try and get that funnel of the troops in the middle there with the root riders. Oh, minion prince goes down just before taking out the fire spitter. Let's see. Root riders create path for the army that's left. No, it's just... looks like, oh, it's just the giant left. Can the giant do something? 2 more defenses left. 15 seconds on the clock. Will he be able to make it? Come on, giant. We believe in you, giant. We believe, giant. Yes! What a 3-star. That was a close one, but this army is good. That was a close one. Could have funneled better and placed my troops sooner, but it's one of those things. Let's see what we got here. An epic. Ooh, some lovely story ore. Always nice to have those around. Thank you guys for watching the video. As you can see in the video, the minion prince in its iron pants does a clutch job of making sure that he gets further in and does more damage. The RC trick with the 7-3 invis bird walk is amazing. Just make sure to recall everything. If you guys like the video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.